I'm Mark.
And I'm Jerry. And we are the Military Collectibles Shop. Welcome to yet another edition of What's New at the Military Collectibles Shop. This Saturday was a crazy busy day for us. A lot of interesting stuff that came in. So some stuff that we were really happy to get. Some stuff that was like, meh. But some cool stuff. Anyways, so let's just get into it.
Oh wait, is this a sword?
That is a sword.
This looks like a Civil War sword. Oh, you have to be the rightful King of England to unsheath this sword.
U.S.
It's U.S. Ames.
1860. Not the 1840 wristbreaker, but the more elegant, more...
Yes, you can kind of swing it around a little bit and without breaking your wrist. So that was nice.
Yeah, sticking in the Civil War era from a different person. We got the... and I already forgot what pattern this is. 18... Don't worry, I won't cut you. 18 whatever. Staff and Field.
Is it
NCO.
1851?
Also an Ames manufacturer. Dated 1862. So, if this was only 3D, woo, woo, almost like being there. What's cool about this is it actually has the scabbard. Those of you who are returning visitors have heard me say that these scabbards are rare to find intact because most of them are being made out of leather, and people have the uncanny ability to draw a sword out horizontally.
Show them how it's done, Jerry.
That's always bad. You want to pull a sword vertically so the scabbard doesn't do the droop. Boop. And it's funny because as I was telling the guy that, I looked and I saw that the bottom half of the scabbard had actually been electrical taped from where it obviously had fallen prey to the horizontal removal. So don't do it. Save our swords.
Oh, look. It's a Japanese cavalry sword. Pretty nice blade. Do the numbers match?
I think there's this one. Oh, I don't know. The one set of numbers I looked at matched itself.
Wow, it does.
And we've got the capture papers for it, which is cool. And just a minor cool thing about this, besides having the capture papers for the sword, which is cool. Mark, could you read the date that it was captured on?
December 7th, 1945.
So,
Wow.
Yeah, full circle there. Yeah, but neat.
Wasn't the war over by then?
Yes.
Who did he have to kill to get
yes,
this?
it was. Well, you know how paperwork travels, especially in the Army. As the Germans call it, das Papierenkrieg, the paper war. All right, sticking on the sword front, this one is really cool. Not completely sure. I mean, I know it's a sword. I was going to say I'm not completely sure what it is, but I know you'd mock me. But I think it's French. It seems it doesn't have an arsenal marking on it, but it just seems French to me. Engraved blade, which is always nice to see, but just a neat brass fitting, checkered wood handle. This is an early piece, possibly Napoleonic era. So very cool. Unusual.
That is really cool.
Yeah, unusual piece. Warranting further research.
Oh, look at that.
Got another ammo belt. This one's 1942. This one could fit actually the 8-round end block clips or the 5-round
Springfield
clips. And or in addition to We actually got a bunch of the end blocks.
Wow.
Complete with ammunition.
Kind of neat how these are still shiny and those others aren't.
So, and some of them are still in their paper,
Oh, the little cardboard sleeves?
little cardboard sleeves.
Oh, cool.
So, always nice to find. You can never have too much ammunition, too much red wine, or too much toilet paper. Oh, that's heavy.
Oh, yeah, let's look at that.
Yeah, this is cool. When the guy came in with this, I was like, ooh, wow. So, pretty neat. A group of, obviously, veteran bring-back bits from Germany. Nothing super, super great, but some nice pieces on here.
Droop tail lift eagle.
Army officers, bullion breast eagle, nice party armband with a RZM tag, a pair of infantry shoulder boards. These would be sew-in ones. Sorry, John, they're sew-ins. This is a blue transport board. This would be a slip-on. And a German flag kit. Oh, with a little bit of fringe.
Wow,
A little bit of fringe on top. So this would have been a political leader flag, an Orts group because of the blue piping. So Army sport shirt eagle, some Gebirgsjäger patches, some other shoulder boards, police collar tabs. Just
They're actually pinned on here. They're not glued. I just thought I'd mention that.
that's nice because sometimes you get the glued stuff and it's like, ugh. So yeah, they're kind of either sewn on or just pinned on, which is nice. So thank you, veteran person. Let's see if there's anything on the back.
The address.
Yeah, I don't know if that was his, but kind of neat. So that was an interesting walk-in. Where'd the other bin go? Oh, here.
Oh yeah, there's might be a few interesting bits in this one. We have a strip World War I U.S. helmet, maybe U.S.
Might be British. Yeah, it might be a British World War II helmet. That's tan painted. It all depends how we market it.
It's marked 1940. No, that's just a number.
We got a cross belt for a German police officer with the cross strap. I forget which duchy, Hesse? I think it might be Hessen. With the rampant lion.
Oh.
Rawr. But with the cross belt, I mean, I've never had one, kind of just like that.
That's cool. We got a Japanese field hat.
Speaking Japanese, got a Japanese canteen. That's cool.
This is the wool hat, and
Let's stick with Japanese. We got a Japanese fragmentation grenade. Seems like a late war one. Little suckers.
wow, we have this Marine Corps. What do you call this? A bolo knife?
Bolo, yeah. And a U.S. Air Force survival machete with the cover for the blade. A lot of times these are missing, the blade covers. This is the folding one for the emergency air crew kit. So this one's made by Cattaraugus.
So would that be like in one of those inflatable?
I think they were.
Floating
I think they were in
dinghies?
a seat kit.
Oh, okay.
Alright, unfortunately this is a little ripped. But the good thing is, there's two of them.
Breakfast and supper.
Yeah, so these are original World War II rations. This one's actually named and dated 1940 something. Kellogg Company. Nope, both by Kellogg.
Wow.
They're great. But yeah, these are hard to find. Yeah, complete, non-eaten, and original.
And we got a World War II canteen here.
U.S.
Yeah, it's got the guy's name on the back.
That's nice.
And it's got the cup in there too.
Nice. This is cool. It's a tin toy submarine. I was going to say U-boat, but tin toy submarine. Obviously not a U-boat because it's got the American flag on the back. So unless it's the captured U-505, although this one might be earlier because it still has that icebreaker or whatever that.
Oh yeah,
it's an icebreaker. Maybe it's a whale breaker.
I think it's for cutting the submarine nets.
But that's cool. No, it looks like it should do something, like the motor would actually work. But these Japanese tin toys are great.
I think you could probably crank that up, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, it's probably a windy thing.
We got like the Seahawk historic novel by Raphael Sabatino.
Yeah, these were great. These smaller size books were sent to troops. So they made them smaller so they didn't use as much paper, and the troops could keep them, and then they could disperse them amongst each other. So there's a whole series of these Armed Service edition of various books.
And a mess kit. $1945.
We also got some reproduction stuff in. Got a reproduction Panzer uniform and a reproduction leather or pleather. I don't know. I can't tell. Luftwaffe, Luftwaffe leather jacket. A lot of times you see.
Smells like leather.
You see the pilots with these.
You usually get that they usually do the pin-on eagle, or sometimes they'll have the bullion eagle.
Unfortunately, a medium size, so
it's not for us.
Ain't for us.
Ooh, imagine this is a really large, medium also probably.
Yeah. Those skinny reenactors.
Oh, don't we have some more swords?
Oh yeah, we do. Good catch.
Ooh, oh, look at that date. October 20th, 1944, Philippines. It was my birthday.
Really?
October 20th.
Happy birthday.
Mark
in 1944.
Ooh. That's...
Yeah, neat Filipino knives. This one was actually cool. This one had a little bit of a backstory. The guy's dad was a Milwaukee policeman, and there used to be a restaurant here in Milwaukee down by the lakefront called Pieces of Eight, which was it a fish?
Yeah, a seafood place.
Fish food. You eat those little flakes you give the goldfish. Seafood place. But apparently this had been hanging on the wall in there, and then after they closed, he took it. So, but I think this is, I think they call this a Dao. D-A-O.
Oh.
Dao. I think it's like an executioner's thing where they would straight down, pierce the heart. And it probably would have been longer in its heyday.
Maybe it broke off on a tough heart.
But neat kind of early.
That's pretty cool.
It's falling apart. I'll stop touching it.
We got that stupid sword too.
It's not a stupid sword.
It's just a.
It's a
parts needed sword.
Right. So this was a German 1895 pattern, but it's missing the basket, the hand thing. These are very collectible actually, because a lot of times the different baskets had the different emblems from Prussia, Bavaria, Saxony, all the different cities, states, and duchies. And
it still has the whole blade.
Nice blade, yeah. So it's missing that, but it's got the grip, which a lot of times this was a real early type of plastic, so those crack. So this, or they're missing the scabbard. So this could be a donor piece. I mean, yeah. Do I wish it was complete? Sure. Is it still worth having? Definitely, because parts is parts. All right.
Is that it?
Well, oh no. No, Mark, that's not it. We also got in a World War I knuckle knife, the trench knife. This one happens to be an Old Lion, or lion. I'm not sure what "aw" means in French. Like au Jew?
Yeah, I suppose.
Old Lion. Old Lion, au Jew. The juice of the lion.
Yeah,
I don't know. But the cool thing about the Old Lion trench knives is that they were actually issued and they went overseas. They're probably made overseas, actually. I think they might have been made in France, hence the French name on there. But these were actually used in World War I, where the LF&Cs never made it over to France in time to actually see combat. So that's one thing cool about the Old Lion. This one, the blade's a little rough. It's not horrible, but it does.
It's not really pitted, is it?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It does show its age, but it's still solid and still has the scabbard with the original prongs, which a lot of times the prongs are busted off because it wasn't a real good design anyhow.
You could have the blade chromed, eh?
Yeah, we're not going there. Say no to chrome. I'm not a big fan of the browser either, so.
All right.
I'm a Firefox guy. Okay.
Huh.
Well, it was a lot of stuff. We spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
But some cool stuff. I mean, there's some interesting pieces.
Yeah.
Hopefully this stuff we've been working in the warehouse. So, I've been working in the warehouse. So we're trying to get things settled to help with our process, so we can get the stuff to you sooner than we can, because apparently just buying it, packing it in a bin, and sticking it in the warehouse doesn't do us any good.
That's probably true.
Yeah, my smart wife. All right. So, hopefully you'll be seeing this stuff soon. As always, we appreciate all the comments, all the emails. And for those of you who've recently purchased Military Collectible Shop shirts, thank you. We love that. Send us some pictures of you wearing them. We love to see that. We're gonna have a contest where we will raffle off something based on the people who send us pictures. And something. You might end up with a Foot Locker full of pickle suits. So be careful what you wish for. But we will give you something for sporting the military shop swag and representing. We can't wait to see you guys at the shows. That's awesome. So as always, stay in contact with us. We love sharing the stuff that we get with you, because collecting in a vacuum isn't much fun at all.
Yeah.
We love having you be part of the Military Collectible Shop family. So until next time,
you're Jerry? I always get that wrong.
I know, we're gonna need name tags. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Mark.
And we are the Military Collectible Shop.